Hey guys, today I just wanted to go over with you just a quick review on thesis statements and what will be expected this year for your thesis statements. Well, the first thing is, when you think about a thesis statement, I want you to think about it in two ways. It needs to have some kind of topic and then some kind of debatable opinion. And the topic can be anything. You could do cats. So you could say, cats are the best pets, and then you have to have some kind of debatable opinion because they are friendly and cuddly. Okay? So if I didn't like cats, I would change my topic sentence to cats are not good pets because they cough up hairballs. Okay? So whatever you're trying to debate or argue, that's going to be your debatable opinion. Okay, so here's the steps to developing a good thesis statement. First, you have to read and deconstruct the prompt. Then you determine the what or the author's purpose, the why, the argument, or the claim. So we're just going to refer to the what and the why because you'll be writing about many different things, not always author's purpose, but a lot of different things. But then no matter what you're writing about, you have to have some type of perspective on it, some kind of an opinion, an argument, or a claim. So we're just going to call them the what and the why. To write a good thesis statement, you'll just simply combine the what and the why into a really nice cohesive statement. And this is what some teachers encourage their kids to do, is use this phrase in order to, but it's really just kind of a crutch. So instead, if you want to look inside of your tone packet and look at the verbs for literary analysis section, there's a lot of other stronger words that you can use. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this writing prompt, just to get an idea of how you would deconstruct a prompt to write towards it. So in the chapter 1 of the novella, Anthem, how does the manipulation of language enforce the collectivist doctrine in the society of Anthem? Okay, so the what would be the manipulation of language, and then the why would the author be choosing to manipulate the language would be it's got to somehow enforce the collectivist doctrine. Okay, so next what I'm showing you is a chart that I've come up with just to kind of show you how you would get to a very strong thesis. We've already looked at the prompt, so now we're going to look at the what. In this case, it is the author's purpose, and we're going to write something that answers that. So through the character's dialect, particularly the absence of personal pronouns, Rand demonstrates how the government forces their society members into conforming to their collective agenda. Alright, again, if you think back to what we already said the what was, the manipulation of language, I've mentioned that here, right? The what, the character's dialect. So that's good. The next thing I'm going to look at is, the argument and complaint, the why. Why is this important? Rand's characters only know to speak in the collective third-person pronouns, we and our, illustrating the argument that an overly powerful government can coerce the masses into compliance. Now, again, we decided that our why had to answer, how is this language, why is it enforcing the collective doctrine? So we'll have that right over down in here. Now, before we look at the good statement, I want to look at what's not so good. This is a thesis statement I've seen many times. And it says, the government controls the people's language because they do not want the people to have any power. Okay, it does answer the question, so that's its redeeming quality, but it doesn't fully elaborate as to why. Why don't they want the people to have any power? They need to mention something about individuality, about compliance, something that way, to really get a nice, deep, meaty thesis statement. So here we are, the good thesis statement, and what you need to do is, you've got these two strong statements over here, the what and the why. Now, some of them might be redundant. For example, third-person pronouns here, you don't really want to talk about pronouns and whatnot in your thesis statement, the we and the our. You can mention pronouns themselves, but you don't want examples. You can get into your body paragraph. Instead, you want to look at the what, the parts that are truly important, and then the part in here that was different, and that's these two pieces, kind of diagonal from each other. So what I did was combined the two. The character's dialect, particularly the absence of personal pronouns, illustrates Rand's argument that an overly powerful argument can coerce the masses into compliance. So, if you were to look at the rest of my paper, I'm going to be arguing about the powerful government and how they force people into doing what they want them to do, because that's what Rand's arguing, I believe, in chapter 1. So, this is the writing prompt that you guys are working on in class for your given chapters. And you were asked to fill out the what, the why, a well-written thesis statement, And then you're going to need examples of the textual evidence that supports your thesis, and then explaining for each one, what's the author arguing, why is it important. So that's the what and the why, always important. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I look forward to reading your essays. Thank you.